right, Gemini, how are you doing? Welcome in. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's just see where we go. This is a mid-month reading that will take us to the end of the month of March. There is a lot going on as I'm doing this reading. We have a new moon in Pisces right ahead of us. I know that's not after the 15th, but I'm doing the reading in the energy of the new moon. So FYI about that. New moon in Pisces. And then as we get into the back end of March, we have Mars squaring Uranus, Mars in Aquarius, which is a sister to you. So there's a good energy connection there. That's a trine to you. And then squaring the energy of Uranus in Taurus. All right. Taurus is all about comfort. So there can be some kind of action or communication or idea or thinking that is going to blow somebody's comfort, okay, or radically force a change in what's comfortable, meaning you might have to speak up for yourself in order to, you might think it's comfortable to not confront something, but I think it's more comfortable, it will be more comfortable to do it than not do it. Okay. And then we also have, at the end of the month, we have a full moon in Libra, which is also a sister to you. So that's a trine. That energy is a trine, meaning flowing kind of energy. And that's lovely. So that full moon in Libra may make you, may force you to stood up for yourself in the Mars square Uranus thing. So you might have stood up for yourself. And then this full moon at the end of the month says, okay, I've had enough. I'm purging this, or I'm releasing this, or I'm changing my behavior. I'm deciding that this is something that I want to release. Could be just a pattern, doesn't have to be a person. Okay. So let's see where we're going here. Nature spirits. There's divine masculine here. There's shadow aspects. Wow. Shadow aspects and courage. I feel like you're dealing, Gemini, I could be talking to a divine feminine Gemini who is dealing with a masculine and has outed or is going to out their shadow. All right. Could be doing that. Takes courage to say it. Takes courage to say it. Yep. Stormy. Wow. Stormy. Truth, baby. Truth is one of those amazing things. We do have Jupiter transiting in Taurus right now, and Taurus is about comfort. You guessed it. Taurus is about comfort. We also have Jupiter conjunct Uranus happening April 20th. I want you to circle that date on your calendar, because before Jupiter moves into Gemini, Jupiter is going to walk right on top of Uranus. It is like a bolt of truth. And truth is one of those things, you know, there can be like universal truths. There can be societal truths. There can be personal truths, right? This is a truth that is going to resonate on a level with your divine partner. So some of you may be in a divine partnership. Some of you may not be. There is truth here, though, that is relevant. I almost feel like you call out this divine masculine on their BS. All right. You call them out, or you say something that is going to create a bit of a storm in you, maybe confrontation, maybe create a bit of a storm. But at the end of the day, you're like, you know what? I'm all about the truth. Gemini, your opposite sign is Sagittarius. And as someone who has a lot of Sag and Gemini in their chart, I'm here to tell you that you lie to a Sag, you're done. And there is something about Gemini really embracing that energy. Okay, really embracing that energetic experience, because Jupiter is also going to move into, you guessed it, your sign in May. So there's something here about reclaiming your truth and not allowing for other people to sort of roll over you or take actions that are deeply connected to old wounding patterns that you are just like, listen, I'm going to work this through. I am not doing this anymore. This is not part of who I am anymore. Okay. Ace of Cups. Wow. 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 8 of Cups. Wow, the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords. I feel like some of you, Eight of Wands, look at this. Okay, so I almost feel like some of you, this is like rolling backwards for me. I feel like some of you have a conversation with a person who is stubbornly in an old pattern, right? You're in this Four of Swords, I'm healing, right? And so I'm going to have a conversation with this person who is damn well stuck in their old pattern. Sorry, not sorry. Okay? Eight of Cups and the Seven of Swords. This person is then wanting to come closer to you or wanting to fix this, or like, uh-oh, I'm in danger. You in danger, girl. Okay? This person is like, holy cow, I might be losing my Gemini. And I feel like there is some kind of sneakiness, behind the backness of this person coming toward you. There's a Ten of Swords here. So they could be finished with something in their life, or you could be finished with something, or you could be finished with them. And I feel like if they're finished and walked away from another person, I feel like this person stayed in their pattern of manipulation. And that's shadow part, whatever it is, shadow part. I'm not going to say manipulate. Well, I don't know. They're kind of, I feel like they were kind of lying or sneaky to you or something like that. You're going to be like, I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Okay? And that is either going to end this relationship or there's going to be a, yep, you're right. That's right. This is what the truth is. And there's an offer here. Now, it doesn't mean you're going to accept this person's offer. I feel like they have been very cagey, or I don't know, not good. Not good. Okay? Not good. Let's do this and let's do this. Just not good. And whatever that means. And I just feel like it's going to cause a storm, but I feel like it's going to like cleanse the situation. All right, cleanse the situation. So we'll talk more about the astrology in the extended, but let's do the reading right now. The King of Wands, the King of Cups. You guys are evenly matched now. Ten of Pentacles. This has the possibility for real staying power. I feel like what this is saying, what this opportunity is for you to stand up for your truth. I am not seeing the Ace of Swords, but this is kind of like it. The Truth card. We'll see if the Ace of Swords comes out. Three of Cups, Knight of Wands, Four of Pentacles. It's possible this person is using sex as a weapon, either in terms of withholding or third party stuff, or they're just withholding. They're very, very much holding back. And yeah, okay. Three of Cups and the Knight of Wands, Two of Cups, Four of Wands, and the King of Swords. So three kings here. I almost feel like you guys are in a play. You guys are in your what is it? We're all in our we're all in our appropriate gender roles. But this isn't about gender. This is about it can be about the role you think you're supposed to play in a relationship, and you're finally breaking out of that. You're breaking out of either the people pleaser or the person who is super supportive. Maybe you have an anxious attachment style. Do you know what attachment styles are? If you don't, jump into Pathfinders because we talk about them a lot. And that rules how you are in relationships. And there are patterns to those relationships, and they are not doomed to fail, but the way that you improve. I hate to say this because I love the idea that we give ourselves what we need, that we have, we become completely masculine, feminine, and totally integrated and everything. But at the same time, relationships are a lab for us. It is the way we heal most strongly. Okay? Most strongly from previous situations, because you can have a situation where maybe you have had some really toxic things go on in the past and you're like, nope, not doing relationship anymore. You kind of stagnate. And I noticed this in the readings over the last, I have quite a backlog of readings, 6,000 or 7,000 of them on this channel alone. And not even in my personal experience, that's just YouTube experience, that says to me that there is a correlation between people having difficult shadow experiences with their own life and different and being activated by relationships and choosing to do some things with it that may inhibit growth, which is like, nope, talk to the hand. No more relationships for me. And that is creating, while it might feel safe, on this spiritual journey, your job is not safety. Jupiter conjunct Uranus in Taurus. Your job is not safety. Not really. What I'm talking about, your job is not really to block yourself off from people and not have any meaningful connections with friends or family or love relationships. It's not. It's to have the courage to do them. That is what we're talking about here. Have the courage to do them, even after all you know. And it's a lot, because Gemini knows a lot. Gemini is a detective. Gemini digs deep for detail. Gemini knows, okay? And because we're talking about Jupiter moving into Gemini in May, you are going to be called on to talk this talk. Gemini, communication. What have you learned? Jupiter rules Sagittarius, your opposite sign. And you both are about learning. You both are about learning. Maybe different ways of learning, but still. And Sagittarius, Jupiter rules Sagittarius, can be about expanding what you believe or shifting what you believe. And that is going to be a massive shift. Because if you've believed all this time in some kind of way of looking at the world, right? Everybody's like me. Or people are inherently untrustworthy. Or, all men are jerks. Or all women are flaky. Or whatever your truth is. This is a personal truth. This is not a universal truth. This is not even a societal or even a tribal truth, right? If you're part of a tribe, for whatever reason, you can be part of the tribe that says all women are flaky and all men are jerks. You can be part of that tribe, but do you want to? Up to you. But we're part of the spiritual path journey is for us to learn. That's why you're here. It's a massive lab. There's no such thing as putting yourself in a corner and not being touched by that. Well, I'm just going to block off my life and I'm going to have my books and my cats and my dogs and do my thing or whatever. You will find, however long it takes, that there's a certain amount of atrophy that happens. And there's a certain amount of self-love that's not possible when you get deeply down in that rabbit hole. So even though it's painful, the warriors are the ones who decide that even though there's been trouble, problems, even though there's a possibility of this, 10 of Swords, I'm still willing to do this. That's the true warrior. That is the true warrior. So there's possibility here for new love. 2 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. The key here is that you're going to have to walk your talk. So if you're busy looking at everybody else like they're the narcissists and they're the problem and The challenge here is to look within. What happened that is making me do this? I feel like Four of Cups. I feel like the divine masculine, pull back out here. I feel like I'm talking to a divine masculine who has or a divine feminine Gemini who has a masculine coming across their path, who is mirroring them, which is exactly what twin flames do, mirroring this lesson. They got it too. They're doing the same thing. Okay. It can look very different for each of you. But there's something about this person, because they're twin flames, because they're a strong soulmate, that makes you go, oh. Like just a garden variety person coming across your path doesn't have the power of this person to get your attention, positively or negatively. They don't have the history with you. This person is set in front of you so that you'll take notice. And your job is to go, what's my lesson here? Let's go deeper. All right. If you want to continue on, Gemini, wow, that's some strong cup of tea today. If you want to continue on with me, there's a link below. I will see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.